Hello, everyone. How are you today? Let's see. A few announcements. There is a review lesson that I posted yesterday on the YouTube channel. So if you haven't seen the review lesson yet, go and check it out. We reviewed 7 phrasal verbs. So I think that's going to be really helpful for you guys. Oh, hello, Aber. Hello, Tetetwin. Hello, Kinmar. Hello. How is everyone? Hello from Mexico, Alberto. Hello. I hope you are all having a wonderful day. So, before we get into today's lesson, just so that you know, there is a review lesson over on the YouTube channel. If you're watching this on Facebook or wherever you're watching this, go over to the YouTube channel and you can watch the review lesson, okay? And yeah, there will be another lesson posted on YouTube later today. But first, we're going to do this lesson. Oh, there's an announcement going on outside. Hold on one second. I think there is a missing person. So there's an announcement going on. Okay, hello from India. Hello from, Ethiopia, Brazil, Pakistan, Ecuador. What time is it where you guys are? Hello from India, Bangladesh. Hello from Italy. Wow, you guys are all over. What time and what country are you guys in? What time zone? Okay, so today's lesson, we're going to go over the difference between find out and figure out. Find out and figure out. Oh my goodness, my phone's going off too. Okay. So let's see. Can you see it if I'm like this? I'm this big. Are you able to see the words okay? Hello, Devashka. Hello. Hello, Amar. How is everybody? Oh, 9:30 a.m. Oh, pretty early for you. Okay, so find out versus figure out. We have find out versus figure out. So this one, I know a lot of my students can get confused on when to use each one. They're similar, but they are different. We use them in different ways, okay? Find out versus figure out. Ooh, 11:33 in Laos, 11:33 in Panama. Hello from Cambodia. Okay. So find out versus figure out. Let's look at the definitions and some examples. Okay. Figure out. Figure out. We use figure out to mean discover, determine, solve a problem. Okay. When you have to discover something, determine something, or solve a problem, you need to think. You need to think, and it may take a lot of effort. So a good thing to note is that the answer might not exist yet. The answer might not exist yet. Okay? So discover, determine, solve a problem. You need to think, and it may take a lot of effort. Also used when making decisions or making arrangements. Okay, let's figure out what we're eating for lunch. Let's figure out when to meet. Let's figure out our schedule for next week. Okay, so you have to think, or you have to use a little bit of effort, and the answer might not exist yet. So let's make an arrangement. The arrangement doesn't exist yet. So you have to figure out your future plan, for example. Okay? Wow, hello. Lots of different countries in here. Oh, I am from Colombia, but living in the US, Seattle. It is 8:27 p.m. Wow, how is Seattle? Is it cold there? Okay. So here are some examples that might help you understand it a little bit better. I need to figure out this math problem. Figure out. So the math problem, there is an answer, right? You need to figure out this math problem, but you need to think, and it takes a lot of effort, right? You need to actually stop and think. Maybe you need to work it out on paper. So you have to figure out a math problem. You could find out the answer to a math problem, but when you're talking about the problem, I need to figure out this math problem. If you use find out, you could say, I need to find out the answer to this math problem. That would be okay because you would go looking for the answer, maybe on Google, maybe you would ask your teacher. But if you yourself are going to think and figure out the problem, you would use figure out, okay? Then, I'm sorry if that announcement was super annoying. I think the announcement stopped now, but it was a little bit hard to hear myself, okay? The second example, I have to figure out who to vote for. So this is making a decision, right? So the answer doesn't necessarily exist right now, but you have to think, and maybe you have to weigh the pros and cons and think, which is the better candidate? You have to figure out who to vote for. If you said find out, I have to find out who to vote for. It sounds like it's already determined, right? I have to find out who to vote for. It sounds like somebody already decided it for you, and you just need to find out who it is. But in this sentence, I have to figure out who to vote for. That means you are going to think, and it's going to take some effort, and you need to make that decision. Okay? The last one, let's figure out what we are doing this weekend. So making arrangements, right? Making arrangements. Let's figure out what we're doing this weekend. Let's figure out where to meet this weekend, right? So if you're figuring out what you're doing this weekend, it means it hasn't been decided yet, but maybe you have to think as a group and decide, right? If it was find out, let's find out what we're doing this weekend. It means what you're doing has already been decided by someone. So you have to go and ask that person, okay? So a little bit different, right? Oh, sorry for late. Don't worry if you're late. No problem, okay? Very good. All right. So find out. Okay. Oh, I saw a question from Ali really quick. Don't you think it should be written as whom to vote for, as whom replaces the subject in your sentence? Yeah, I thought about which one I should write, but I tried to stick to practical English here. Whom is sometimes used maybe in academics, but in regular conversation, you will rarely hear whom. A lot of American speakers will just say who. So there is a rule when to use who and when to use whom. However, Americans love to break the rules. So just so that you're aware, if you're taking a test, maybe you should know the difference between who and whom. But if you're just speaking or having a conversation, who is going to be okay. All right, good questions. Okay. So find out. To learn by study, observation, or search. So you're going to learn, or you're going to get the information from somewhere by studying it, by observing it, or by searching for it. Okay? The answer already exists somewhere. The answer already exists. It takes some effort. It takes some effort maybe to find the answer, but not much thinking, not much thinking. Okay, so here are some examples. I wanted to find out how to say hello in French, so I Googled it. Okay, I wanted to find out how to say hello in French, so I Googled it. So find out how to say hello. So the word hello in French already exists. There is already an answer somewhere. So Googling it is a little bit of effort, but you don't really need to think so much, okay? Let's find out what food he likes. So the effort might be asking him, but you don't really need to think, right? So let's just get that information, okay? Let's learn that information. Let's find out what food he likes. The next one, how can I find out when the movie starts? How can I get this information? How can I find out when the movie starts? So maybe you could go to the website, right? You could go to the website, or you could call the movie theater. How can I find out when the movie starts? Okay. So the basic difference is that find out doesn't require much thinking. A little bit of effort in finding the answer. However, figure out means you're using your brain a lot more. You're kind of going through things, figuring things out. Okay? Is that understandable? Let me find out who loves Pakistan. Very good. So let me find out who loves Pakistan. Okay? Let's see. Figure out is a synonym for decipher. Yeah, decipher. Decipher sounds more like for codes or something. We wouldn't usually say, let's decipher what we're doing for lunch, right? Figure out is often used in conversation. Decipher, we would use for like codes, deciphering a code, or deciphering something that is similar to a code, I guess. Okay. Hello, Jalil from the Philippines. Okay. So let's try some questions. All right. Let's see how much you understand. Okay. So figure out or find out. Let's something where to go to lunch. Let's something where to go to lunch. Let's figure out where to go to lunch, or let's find out where to go to lunch. You could use both of these. Either could be correct, but the best answer, think of the best answer. Which one would be normal? If you're just talking with your friends, hey, let's go to lunch. Okay, where's good? All right. Oh, I see. Find out, figure out, found out, find out, find out, find out, find out. Okay. So both of them could be correct, but let's see the correct answer here. So let's figure out where to go to lunch. So this one would make the most sense if you're talking with your friends. You're making an arrangement. You're making a decision. Let's figure out where to go to lunch. So you're using your brain. Where is a good place? Maybe Chinese food or Italian food. Oh, how about Japanese food, right? You're thinking and maybe discussing. So figure out would be the best answer, in my opinion. If you said find out, let's find out where to go to lunch, that means somebody already decided it. So maybe if you're going as a big group and you have a teacher who is arranging this lunch, right? The teacher knows where you're going. Then you could say, let's find out where to go to lunch. Let's find out where we're going to lunch, maybe. Okay? So figure out would be the best answer. Let's figure out where to go to lunch. Maybe let's find out where we're going to lunch, right? Already decided. Okay? Number 2, I'm going to call him and find out what his favorite food is. So I'm going to call him. So the answer exists, right? I'm going to just call him and ask. I'm going to call him and what his favorite food is. Which one do you think? Oh, very good. Find out. I see figure out, find out. Okay, very good, everyone. Excellent. I'm going to call him and find out what his favorite food is. So I just have to go and get the information. Okay, the information already exists. The answer is there. I don't need to think, right? I just need to ask. I'm going to call him and find out what his favorite food is. Okay? Number 3, I can't this problem. It's too difficult. I can't this problem. It's too difficult. So I can't figure out this problem or find out this problem. So this problem could be a math problem or something like that, academic. Oh, very good. I see figure out. Mohammed, very good. Salim. Leka, very good. Manur. Devashka. Tetewin. Okay. I can't figure out this problem. It's too difficult. So remember, figure out means you're using a lot of brain power. It takes a lot of effort. Okay? Number 4, can you ask her and what time she finishes work? So can you ask her? We just need to ask, right? And then we'll get the information. Can you ask her and what time she finishes work? Figure out or find out? So we're just asking, right? Oh, very good. Tetewin, Mohammed, Rafael, Hiramani, good job. Alberto. Very nice. Okay. So the correct answer would be find out. Can you ask her and find out what time she finishes work? Can you ask her and find out? So this requires no thinking, really, a little bit of effort. Okay? The last one, I needed to, my career path. I need to, my career path. So career path, that means like what you want to do in the future. So you're talking about making a decision. Maybe, your career path is what you're going to do for the rest of your life, right? What kind of job, career you want. So you need to do a lot of thinking. All right. Which one do you think it is? Oh, figure out. I see some find out, some figure out. Okay. So I would say the correct answer is figure out. I need to figure out my career path. So I need to think. I need to decide. I'm making a decision. If you said find out, I need to find out my career path. That means it's already been decided for you. So maybe your parents decided it or your teacher decided it. You have no choice. You just need to get that information. So usually when we're choosing a career path, you take time to think about it, to really really think and find the best way for you. So I need to figure out my career path. What should I do? Okay. So really quick, I'll go over these one more time. So number 1, let's figure out where to go to lunch. So we need to make a decision. Number 2, I'm going to call him and find out what his favorite food is. So call him and just ask. Ask and get information. Find out. Number 3, I can't figure out this problem. It's too difficult. So figure out this maybe math problem, for example. Takes a lot of thinking. Number 4, can you ask her and find out what time she finishes work? So ask her and get this information. Find out. Okay. Number 5, I need to figure out my career path. So I need to think and make a decision. It's not decided for me. I need to think and make a decision. Okay? So let's go back a little bit. Figure out, discover, determine, solve a problem. You need to think, and it may take a lot of effort. We can also use it when making decisions, making arrangements. Okay? Find out, to learn by study, observation, or search. The answer already exists somewhere. It's already there somewhere. It takes some effort, but not much thinking, okay? So maybe the effort is, Googling it or asking someone, calling someone. Takes a little effort, but you don't need to really think about it, right? Okay, is it understandable for everyone? Oh, let me bring myself back here. Okay, very good. Let's see. Ma'am, I joined in the last few minutes, therefore didn't understand very well. But anyhow, thanks. Oh, thank you so much for joining, even though you're late. So don't worry. These live lessons will stay up so you can watch them anytime, okay? I can't figure out how to start over my assignment. So maybe you had an assignment, you made a mistake, you need to start over, but I can't figure out how to start over. Very good. Okay. Can you please repeat figure out? So figure out means that you're using a lot of brain power. You're thinking about something. So for example, figure out a math problem. That's probably a good one to remember. So it takes a lot of thinking, and you need to do it yourself, basically. You can't ask someone. You need to do it yourself. You need to think and do it yourself. Find out, on the other hand, takes just a little bit of effort, not so much effort, and no thinking. You just need to get the answer from somewhere, right? You need to Google it, look it up online, look it up in your dictionary, ask someone. Figure out is more about making decisions or solving things, okay? I can't figure out how to make my life better. Yes, that's a good example. I can't figure out how to make my life better. Very good. Okay. Oh, if you have a question, yeah, feel free to post it. What is the difference between find and find out? So I think maybe I'll do a whole lesson on this maybe tomorrow, because I think it's good to put it as a full lesson. But find out means you get some information from somewhere. Find we can also use for objects, right? I have to find my phone, okay? I'll go into more explanation tomorrow. How about that? Okay, good questions. Do you figure out what is important in your life? Oh, is this a response to the other one? Very good. So, do you figure out, or did you figure out what is important in your life? Very good. I can't find out the location of my university. So maybe for this one, I would say I can't figure out my location, the location of my university. So, where's my university? I don't know. I'm trying to think, but I can't. So let me find out. Let me find out. Or if you have no one that you can ask, you could say this: I can't find out the location of my university. Nobody will tell me. Nobody will tell me. So it could be correct. It just depends on what you mean by the sentence. Okay, very good. I can't figure out how to get money. Very good. You don't need the in front of money. I can't figure out how to get money. Good job. Okay. Let's see. I have to figure out how many items I should prepare for the party. Very good. So maybe you have to stop and you have to think, okay, how many people are coming? How many people need this? How many people need that? Okay, counting. I need to figure out how many items. Good job. Okay. Very good. Okay, I'm scrolling up a little bit. I'm seeing a lot of examples. Oh, this is a good one. I figure out where I was mistaken. Yes. Or I figure out where I made a mistake. Very good. Okay, so that means you thought by yourself and you realized, I made a mistake here. Good job. I can figure out what his in his mind. I can figure out maybe what he's thinking. I can figure out what he's thinking. I know him so well, so I can always figure out what he's thinking. Okay. Oh my gosh, we've been going for almost 30 minutes. All right, I have to go. I have another lesson that I have to go to. So really quick, I'll post the, I'm losing my mind. I'll post the, what is it called? The review lesson that was just posted last night in the chat. So if you can go over and check out the review lesson, that is awesome. Okay. Oh, I see a lot of good examples. Very good, everyone. Okay, so maybe I'll do find out versus figure out tomorrow. So stay tuned for that. Please like this video, share it with somebody, subscribe to me on Facebook, like the Facebook page, subscribe to me on YouTube, like the Facebook page, all that. All right, thank you guys so much. Okay, oh, I still see some great examples. Good job. Okay, thank you, everyone. I will see you tomorrow for a brand new lesson. And see you on YouTube and Facebook. All right. Thank you so much. Take care. Bye-bye.